sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well.
Stripe.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, BA. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Out left to the wing. Brunson passes to Towns. And that one drops.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
Now here's Vassell. His last outing, he had 18 points. Three-pointer, Fox. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. 5 on the clock. And here's Vassell from the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you got to like your chances.
And so Towns nails them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama up top. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And they get that first bucket, 1 for 4 to start this game.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns outside. The kick out to Brunson. New York again can't hit.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Pass to Castle. Now Fox. Here's Vassell. Shoots over Anunoby. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist by Fox.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Towns on a screen. And Brunson, here we go. There's the triple. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. To the middle. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. New York working the ball around now. Bridges finds Towns. Now here's Hart, covered by Wembanyama. Towns, a screen on Wembanyama. Towns gets the bucket. 6 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor, this early.
Mates.
Here's Brunson. Towns outside. Outside Hart. Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Yeah, they let that one slip through their fingers, and they just couldn't pull it together to fight off a big fourth quarter comeback.
Now here's Vassell, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Here's Castle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
They set the pick. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Knocks down the triple. Anunoby's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Fox finds Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Anunoby, and so he makes both from the line. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Clarkson outside. Brunson against Fox. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, BA, he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
That one's off.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
And he's good on the second. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the wing, right side. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. New York trailing. Clarkson with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Robinson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Champagnie. Launches it. The second effort. And it's Wembanyama laying it in. Wembanyama's got 8.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Back to Clarkson. And here's Hart. Now Clarkson. He's guarded by Castle. Outside Brunson. And it's in there.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Castle outside. Brunson against Fox. It's hauled in by Robinson. For New York, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Clarkson finds Hart. Clarkson up top, unloads. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York. Here's Barnes. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Clarkson passes to Hart. Down low. Got a piece of it. Brunson misses.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Pass to Fox. Here's Champagnie. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And San Antonio making a change here. Harper's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Shamet, he's checked in for Bridges. And New York has possession. Trailing by 5. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball. And he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Harper. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 7-point San Antonio lead.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Brunson against Fox. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Barnes. They push it up 4 on 3. That's good from Fox on the assist by Barnes. And the Spurs lead by 9. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York. And the run. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
San Antonio leading by 7. Pass to Champagnie.
Rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Brunson. Last game out, 36 points for him.
Coming off assist.
Up top, Robinson. A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Shoots from 12, and it's Brunson missing.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Hart. Pass to Fox. Inside. Barnes in the post, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 11-point San Antonio lead. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Clarkson outside. Harper pulls it in.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Robinson against Wembanyama. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Knicks trail by 13. And here's Brunson. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Two on the clock. The shot off that time. And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. San Antonio on top. They lead by 13. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
So on the floor for the Knicks, filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Diawara in at the power forward. Now here's Castle. Clarkson with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 13. Here's Bridges. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Pass to Harper. Bridges against Johnson. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by Castle.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Barnes. And it's all from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's Bridges on the wing. Screen by Robinson. Puts it up. Again, the Knicks. Good for two more.
And you see why coach is comfortable running offense through Bridges.
Outside Barnes. To the inside. Shoots from the right block. And it's finished off inside by Castle. Castle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Alvarado. No points so far. And it's Robinson penetrating. And a big finish by Robinson.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for Clarkson. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Harper. Barnes in the post. Anunoby covering. Barnes, no good. Knicks trail by 9. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Alvarado. Offline with a 3. For San Antonio, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Castle outside. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Anunoby for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Castle outside. Pass to Harper. Cornette sets a screen. Harper passes to Cornette. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Now here's Alvarado. Still no points. New York, again, can't hit. Now here's Castle to the middle. Fast break. Here comes New York. Anunoby on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Anunoby can't get it to go. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. 11-point game. San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell against Bridges. 4 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Cornette with the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Castle. From the wing. Shamet, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Inside. And Harper with a basket on the assist by Castle.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Bridges passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, I love the activity in the pick and roll from Bridges, delivering a dime right on the money.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Keldon Johnson comes in for Castle. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. New York also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Sohan comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Shamet. And the Spurs with possession here. Vassell outside. Outside Johnson. Fires for 3. Sohan with a rebound. Knicks trail by 13. And it's been an interesting ride of late for Keldon Johnson. Stan being asked to take on a number of different roles.
Well, B.A., some guys would struggle seeing their spot in the rotation and their minutes change. But Johnson takes it all in stride and puts the team first.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the wing, Vassell. Sohan covering. Shot clock at 6. Vassell with it. He's against Sohan. Vassell can't get it to go. And New York shooting just 37% in the game. Back to Sohan. Alvarado outside. Pass to Towns. Towns brushes him off.
Relentless effort from Towns inside, powering through the contact.
Vassell outside. Now Wembanyama. The 3. Sohan with a rebound. Alvarado outside. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Alvarado's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Vassell outside. Outside Barnes to snap the cold streak. Alvarado with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Brunson. Towns taking his time here. The big man, Cat.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Spurs lead by 6. Wembanyama, the pass to Vassell. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Vassell's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Olenek's checked in for Barnes. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Sohan, and it's McBride in for Alvarado. McBride passes to Brunson. Olenek against Towns. Over Olenek. Towns can't get it to go.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Wemby, unstoppable and close.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Knicks trail by 10. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Jacks up a 3, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Now Wembanyama. His last outing, he had 24 points. Tries the spin move. The Knicks pull it in, and it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Outside McBride. Pass to Robinson. And here's Brunson. The 3, and the Knicks, another 3.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you guys.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Well, Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Olynyk, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Johnson. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Pass to Towns. The three ball. Rebounded by the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Wembanyama against Towns. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 6. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And the way they fought in that fourth quarter was just inspiring. They deserved to win that game based on their fortitude.
Now here's Towns. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the boards. Just an all-around dominant performance.
And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the...
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs come into focus?
Looking at San Antonio, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still...
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Spurs lead by 6. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man spot. They're the group for Mitch Johnson, starting the second half. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wembanyama. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's Bridges. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Castle. Bridges against Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. A deep 3. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Brunson. Back to Hart. Towns on a screen. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Fox makes his move inside and scores.
Well, when Fox gets to the rim, he's about as good as they come at finishing what he starts.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns against Wembanyama. Now here's Towns, tightly guarded. Bridges passes to Hart. Tries it from the top of the key. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Vassell finds Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Knicks trail by 7. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at San Antonio. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference.
Right now for the Spurs, they've established themselves as a legit team this year, but you can tell they want to get higher up in the standings if possible, and specifically securing home court advantage for the first round.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. The three-pointer off the mark.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
It's stolen by Hart. Fox against Anunoby.
Answering the defense's challenge, Anunoby attacks and draws the foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First one falls for him.
You gotta like Anunoby's development so far. Not just a stellar defender, but also very versatile offensively. OG's become an impactful two-way wing.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Castle outside. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. Castle finds Wembanyama. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And when you look at the last time they played, I mean, he really missed a lot of free throws, and it cost them.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Honestly, We have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Brunson surveys. 6 on the shot clock. Over Fox. No good. A bit long that time.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Castle misses. Knicks trail by 8. Anunoby with it. He's got 7. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Champagnie. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Wembanyama, a screen on Anunoby. Back to Castle. Pulls up. And he drops that one in. Castle's got 8 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Fox outside. Down low. San Antonio moving the ball around. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
All right, Stan. Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
Outside Hart to halt the run. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 13. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Fox finds Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Castle. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 6th assist of the night. So it's the Knicks now. 15-point game. Towns outside. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Pass to Champagnie. To the inside. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Towns against Wembanyama. Here's Brunson outside. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Fox outside. Pass to Vassell. Shoots over Anunoby. Vassell can't get it to go. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. To the left side wing. Outside Brunson. No good. Good D by Wembanyama. Castle against Bridges. Over to the wing. Fox for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Brunson passes to Hart. Towns, right side. Outside Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
And, you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. San Antonio leading by 10. Castle outside. Towns against Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Brunson up top. He's covered by Fox. Kicks it out, Towns. Towns on a screen. Here's Hart. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. For San Antonio, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Barnes, it's good. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Back to Hart. 4-3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Fox against Brunson. Now here's Wembanyama. Defense right on him. Back to Fox. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 8. Left side Brunson. Bridges outside. It's stolen by Fox. He's all alone. And Fox powers it home.
Well, this is what Fox loves to do. Terrorize you in the open floor.
Pass to Hart. Towns outside. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter here. Now here's Brunson. It's stolen by Fox. And stolen by Brunson. The floater. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
And the Spurs with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Devin Vassell comes in for Champagnie. And it's Harper in for Fox. New York also changing it up. Anunoby comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Clarkson subbed in for Hart. Both free throws good from Brunson.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Pass to Cornette. Castle against Clarkson. Back to Cornette. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Brunson. Clarkson outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many careless turnovers.
Alvarado's checked in for New York. Spurs lead by 8. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Cornette. To the middle. Here's Vassell. Nice D from Bridges. Clarkson outside. 3-pointer. And so it's San Antonio up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break. Here we go. Towns takes it all the way to the rim.
How about Towns rumbling down that court, completing the break?
Outside Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Vassell. The bank shot, no good.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
And here's Cornette. And here's Vassell. Anunoby covering. Back to Cornette. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Spurs lead by 5.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. Inside. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Fox. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Cornette sets a screen. Anunoby against Vassell. Outside Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Fox. Here's the 3. On the wing, Vassell. Fox outside. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Fox pushing through the defense.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Now here's Towns. He's guarded by Barnes. Anunoby for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for San Antonio. Olenek comes in for Cornette. And it's Champagnie in for Barnes. Shamet, he's checked in for New York. On the wing, Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the three.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Towns. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, such a strong player. Even the foul can't throw Towns off completely.
Hart's checked in for New York.
Well, the thing about Towns, he's talented and he's flexible. You want him to be your number one option? Great. If you want him to play a supporting role, he's okay with that. So you can put him in any lineup.
Fox left side. And here's Vassell from the arc. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Towns. And perfection right through the net. Towns has got 28.
Look, that shot is there all night, every night for Towns. I mean, who's going to stop it?
San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Hart passes to Alvarado. Fader on the way. The rebound by the Spurs. Champagne's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fox outside. Pass to Harper to win the drought. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Hard against Fox. Here's Towns. New York working the ball around now. Alvarado. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Now it's a 4-point Knick lead.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Fox. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Anunoby. Shamet, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Shamet. Robinson, a screen on Castle. Shamet passes to Brunson, and it's New York scoring again.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Here's Champagny. Wembanyama, high post, working on Robinson. They need this. Oh, Robinson with a block. Right side, Brunson. To the inside. Robinson gets the bucket. And now an 8-point Knick lead.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And they are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Brunson passes to Robinson.
And really strong at the line since the break.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
I give credit to the coaches and players. Clearly, the staff stressed scoring inside as well, and the players are definitely executing.
No good on the free throw. For San Antonio, Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson, and Fox is subbed in for Harper. New York also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Hart, and it's OG Anunoby in for Shamet. Good on the second one.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. And here's Vassell from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooter.
Robinson, a screen on Fox. Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to Fox. Now here's Vassell. On the wing, Fox. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Fox missing. New York leading by 6. Oh, Fox with a steal. Castle outside. Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Brunson against Castle. Vassell passes to Fox. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Here's Brunson. Outside Robinson. Towns down low. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Stephon Castle.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
Wembanyama against Towns. Wembanyama, the pass to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox can't get that one to fall. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 6-point lead. Brunson can't get the three. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. He launches. Oh, he can't hit it. Knicks leading by 6. Here's Towns. Bridges outside. Now Anunoby. Clock at 6. Hart fires. Oh, off target from downtown. And for San Antonio, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Fox. Bucket.
As clutch as they get. What a huge score from Fox, who always seems to come up big.
Fox against Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Now Towns. Castle pulls it down.
Great shot contest. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now Wembanyama. Oh, Wemby finishing off the lob from way up there.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Spins. Brunson. Another chance. Outside Anunoby. For 3. Wembanyama rips down the board. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Fox. Now Wembanyama to take the lead. And Wemby rips one from long distance.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
New York has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Brunson against Fox. And the basket is good.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Outside Vassell. Can't hit it. Up top, Anunoby. Now Brunson. Oh, Fox with a steal. Shoots a 3. That's off.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Brunson against Fox. Tries it from 16. Oh, no good. Timeout called Mitch Johnson. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Wembanyama. Takes a 3. Buries it from outside.
Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What's the best strategy for him?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
Brunson? Oh, missed on the tray. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.